Hi guys, it's Jacob from Stringbuzz here, stringbuzzworld.org being a music journalism site, links are in the description down below. And we have a brand new song review for you today, and it's the latest track by Dead by April, and that's Warrior. So I'm going to refer to the original article as I usually do for these videos, so I hope you enjoy. So it feels like years since I last did a metal or rock review here on the YouTube channel, but that's simply down to the releases being few and far between really, as of the last 2 months especially or so. During December and early January there were tons of huge releases by big name acts in rock and metal music, but other than the odd Mastodon track here or there with their new album coming out very soon if it hasn't already come out, there really hasn't been much to take a gander at. So shall we see what I thought of this brand new track? Well, it's very cheesy and very cliche, but it's not terrible. It's not even that bad, to be honest with you. It's just your bog standard modern gent track. One thing I am seriously annoyed about though is the fact that the guitarist in this song played a Strandberg on this track and yet only used 4 or 5 chords. How could you possibly desecrate probably the best guitar in the world at the moment? Strandberg guitars are gorgeous and they're made for technical music because they're just so beautiful to play, and you're playing like 4 chords on them, 4 power chords. How upsetting from an onlooker. It's just too simple really for me, this track. Anyways, actually getting back into the track, if you take out the sort of slightly atypical time signatures from this track, you basically have a verse which is just 1 note, you have an intro and pro-chorus that is just 2 notes, then you have a chorus that is only 3 notes. So when you have a gent track with only 5 notes in it, it can become incredibly monotonous. I think that's the best way of putting it. Production wise, I didn't think the song was actually too bad, but it was too overdone with post effects and unneeded synth. The guitar tones are great, sounding gritty and aggressive, pushing that mid ground very well with its strong distorted tone. The bass is strong and recognisable in the mix, which is more than could be said for many rock tracks, driving that low ground well in unison with a deep and impactful kick drum. The vocals, as cheesy as they were musicality wise, sounded actually fairly powerful in this mix, being pushed right into the foreground, and all the organic stuff in general was worked very well by the producer here. But the synth work, the programmed transitions, the odd effect on some vocal sequences every now and then just felt so unneeded and tagged on and cliche. I can't say a single one actually added to the track. When it comes to the musicality of this track, I thought it could have been much better really. I thought the vocal performances were fairly decent, apart from being over dramatized to the extent that they actually felt a little bit cheesy. I thought the drums were restrained yet slightly more precise than your average gent track, and I thought the song possessed some decent vocal melodies that were fleshed out fairly well by the vocalist. However, the transitions are over the top, the lack of notation and variation is awe-inspiring, the hook is mighty cheesy, the decoration is practically non-existent from section to section, and I don't think we got one exciting single fill, whatever you want to call it. All the transitions were very, basic, I think is the best way of putting it. It's just lacking effort, if I'm totally honest with you, and it's centered around one idea rather than incorporating anything exploratory or different. I'm not asking for anything overtly complex or technical, as I know the guitarist is also the vocalist here, so it's not easy to do that. But even Biffy Clyro, thinking of other 3-piece bands off the top of my head, the Black Keys, there's only 2 of them. Don't use that as an excuse, and even their latest album felt more complex than this. Lyrically, the song is also very cheesy, and this empowering warrior concept has been done into the ground 1,000 times at this point, and it's not bad, it's just functional really, and has been done many times before. So all in all, a completely average rock track that I'm sure fans of the group will probably enjoy, but I don't see much here to really pull in a casual listener. So I gave it a G rating of 5 out of 10, which is straight down the middle. So if you like this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you around next time. Bye bye.